Hello and welcome to tonight's presentation. This is a story of how three friends in the mid-pandemic of June 2020 decided to come together to create a brand new movie podcast that would spread joy, hope, and love throughout the land.
Joining me to my left in my virtual Zoom call chair is Andy. Hello, Andy.
Hello.
And joining me to my right is Penny. Hello, Penny.
Hiya.
They created a podcast called The Unusual Suspects Podcast. The only thing unusual about it was how positive everyone was on this podcast.
That was a wonderful surprise.
I'm not sure I've ever said this before, but I agree with you.
There's plenty of goose, laughs, and all sorts of happiness spread on this show. Real in-depth discussions about films.
Most of Harry Potter, because it's always on at Christmas and stuff.
And a podcast that was always asking the big questions.
You ever made your own coleslaw?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yes, the times were very, very happy indeed, spreading love and joy throughout the world. But then, something happened to these guys, something quite tragic. They didn't know what they were doing halfway through. They didn't even think they would last this long. But by around the time 2021 came around and we got into the episodes of the 20s and 30s, they became different. This wasn't a PG podcast anymore. This was barely a PG-13 podcast. This was something that no person should have listened to in the first place. This was something that shouldn't have gone out to the world.
You shouldn't be drinking on the job, and this.
Fine.
We've discussed this off topics.
Fine.
The three argued. They argued for days on end, for years. It's now 2022 and they've reached 100 episodes. This is that episode. We must warn you, the following presentation, while it is almost live, if you do have children in the room and anyone under the age of 21, I implore you to get them to leave the room right now before this fucking podcast starts. I swear to God, this is not something you want to be listening to if you have a nice, innocent family. These three people will haunt your dreams. This is something you shouldn't show even your grandmother, who's been through hell in her life, probably. I don't really know her that much. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you episode 100 of the Unusual Suspects podcast. You have been warned. Is anyone speaking? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, usually you do an intro and go, hi, this is the Unusual Suspects, and then you introduce us. Have you forgotten the last 99 episodes?
Yeah, episode 100 and still as shite as ever.
I got a bit emotional with that intro, though, I'm not going to lie.
I could tell.
At least the beginning half of the intro.
You were wiping
Hi,
away
and
the
welcome
tears.
to episode 100. We're very emotional here.
Totes emotion.
If you're not watching, we're almost live right now. Some people don't know what the fuck I meant by that, but we've been saying it for weeks.
Nobody knew what the fuck you meant by that. Everyone thought it was live.
Yeah.
No, because we said almost live for about like 3 weeks, which doesn't mean it's live. And then you guys were like, well, you can't say it's live when it's not actually live. It is live. It's almost live.
It's not.
It's not live.
It's not live. It's not even almost live.
Look at all the chat messages coming through. Look, there's Barry and Pete. Pete says...
He's literally not even naming any of the 4 people that asked us if it was live.
Dan, fantastic work on the intro. Oh, thanks very much, Pete. New subscriber there. Thanks for the bits. Anyway, wrong platform, sorry.
Happy Tuesday, everyone.
Happy Tuesday at night when this comes out. The day before a podcast.
It's at night now.
Yeah, because we're live. We're almost live.
Look at this daylight flooding through my window in the evening.
It's 8 p.m. right now. It's exactly 8. It's the right time when this is going out. So it's technically live on the same...
It's not live.
You know how Dan doesn't know what a water ambulance is? He doesn't know what live is either.
Okay,
He can't
right.
help it.
Hello, welcome to 100. Jesus fucking Christ. We made it. We did it.
Looks like we made it.
Now we can all go home. So if you're listening, watch it on Facebook and YouTube. You can still watch it on Spotify because Spotify do video stuff. So if you listen on Spotify, you can actually watch this because it might be a little bit visual. Maybe. We'll see. We might have stuff. Maybe you just want to see our pretty faces. That's all. You know, you've been asking for it
Missed
for
us
ages.
since we stopped doing After Dark.
Good time to
maybe-
take off my glasses there, as you said. Pretty faces.
Yeah. Maybe your eyes get bored and you just want to see your
So
faces
this
and
is the
stuff.
only episode Jenny's going to watch.
Jenny, you better bloody watch it. We're doing this for you, all right? Thanks for being on last week's show, by the way.
Yeah, thanks, Jen. You saved me at the last second.
Jenno.
And also,
Yeah.
I wasn't involved, so I didn't have to put up with it. I imagine it was hard work, Dan.
What, talking about dragons?
Well, that
Or-
and also
Dealing with two Bennetts?
the double Bennett surprise.
It was more difficult for him to deal with the pronunciation of everybody's names.
Oh my God,
In the
yeah.
film.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus. I had a terrible time. Yeah, editing might fix that.
I felt bad.
Were you getting
I don't
corrected by both of them as well?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yep, pretty much.
That's unfortunate, sir.
Thank you.
Do I
here
need
we
to?
are.
Sorry, do I need to address the elephant in the room, Pen, about my score? I gave it a 2 out of 10.
I mean, I've gotten over it, but you can if you like.
Just gonna let them
You
fight this one
can
out.
justify yourself to the world.
So I thought it was just not fun. There you go, done.
You're not fun.
Welcome to 100.
It's just because you don't like dragons.
I don't like
Inside.
dragons. The animation was janky. It didn't make
It was the
sense.
80s.
Well, no, I know it was the 80s, and I can forgive that. But also, the whole time they're like, "Oh, we must do magic and this shit," and then all of a sudden he just spouts fucking parables and scientific theories, and that fucking kills the. It's bollocks, Pen. It was bullshit.
So
It's the 80s. It's all we had.
that intro is quite correct, I guess. We have got more negative as time has gone on. Literally, those positive clips were literally from the first 5 episodes where I was like, I need to find something that indicates positivity.
And you already had 5 episodes.
I already
Yeah.
had the first 5, and then after that, it's like, well, fuck you, or no, fuck you, kind of. Well, not that
I
extent.
hated
but
my
yeah.
hello.
There was
as well. Was that
definitely-
from the first episode?
You're that. Like joining me to my left. Why did I say my left?
Hi.
We're in a fucking virtual room. Yeah, the first episodes. Here's a mild spoiler. I was gonna go over the first episode. We're not going to do it today because for all our sanity, I don't think we were young. We didn't know what we were doing,
Know anything?
and we just accept that we were a bit awkward at the start. There was a moment at the very. There's a moment at the very start of the podcast where I think I asked Penny what, like, about Pantastic and what she does. And then she says all her stuff, and there's like a very clear 5-second gap of silence. And then
I
I just,
didn't cut out.
I don't know what happened. I don't know if no, but it sounded like there was background noise. So I thought we just stood there for 5 minutes going, or 5 seconds going,
Probably.
what do we
And then
do
we
now?
talked about leaks and piles of Derek.
Yeah. But yeah, we're not going to get to that. Anyway, Andy,
Hi,
I saw you this afternoon.
you did, yeah.
You were like Father Christmas. You came bearing gifts.
Yes, from my sack.
From your sack.
What a big sack you have.
Thank you.
Incredible sack. That's great. I think I actually have the exclusive TMZ footage here of him arriving to my door. Let me just see if I can.
Special delivery. Enjoy your day, sir.
That's world exclusive footage.
What was that filmed on? Because I saw about 4 frames.
Did you? Yeah. Oh no, it's
It was
60
so
frames.
janky.
Was it all janky? Oh, that's just fucking.
I didn't even see Andy's face. That could have been any old
I saw
Santa.
a really cool Idols t-shirt with cats on it, then some wrapping paper, then some cool shoes as they walked away.
Basically, I didn't tell Andy I was filming, and I said to him before we started this, I kind of want him to start a fight because he saw the camera and I saw him, and he looked at me and went, "Oh, see what you're doing."
Because you're a YouTuber. We know what you're like.
Yeah, you thrive on content. I knew immediately.
And beef.
Like when I rang your bell, and you didn't buzz me in, I thought something's gonna happen here. It's not gonna be as simple as, oh yeah, come on in, have a chat. No, he's gonna fucking shove a camera in my face.
Dan's always thinking about content.
Yeah.
We're telling a story with our features. You know,
Open the presents.
Okay.
Wow.
Right. So.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Not Christmas.
I really rudely, literally, as soon as that door closed, I immediately opened the door and said, "Sorry, Andy, it's for the content," because I didn't say anything to him. I felt so rude. I was just
and then shut the door again before I could reply.
We should take the presents back.
No refund.
I'll take the smaller one. You can have the bigger one.
Am I trying the small one first, I guess?
Smaller ones from Penn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think they're with the sort of belated birthday / congratulations for getting us to 100.
Yeah.
In one piece, sort of.
You are the glue he's the actual glue that holds all this shit together. It doesn't happen without Dan.
I'm just the Pritzig. Fuck off,
And Sherlock.
Cat. Fuck off. I'm busy.
It's not for you, Sherlock.
No, it's not for you. Or it could be. Who knows?
I don't think it'll fit him.
Oh, hang on.
You didn't even take it out of the...
No, because it's double wrap. Well, not really double wrap.
That's what I meant. Andy didn't take it out of the...
I think you forget how lazy I am, Penn.
Oh, I don't want to show addresses. Sorry.
I've taken it off. I've taken it off.
Cool.
So you can take the address off, but just not take it out of the bag?
Yeah. I didn't want him to lose out on some Redbubble stickers.
Oh, okay. I saw this months ago and I was like, that's for Dan for his birthday.
Do you know this, Andy?
Yeah.
Well, the audience don't know. My ideal weight is Henry Cavill on top of me. What a lovely
you love
gift.
him. You want to kiss him and build PCs with him.
What a lovely
In
gift.
a tank top.
In a tank top. Well, both of them in tank tops. In the same tank top.
No, Dan has to wear that shirt and then Henry has to wear a tank top.
I need to find the most inappropriate place to wear that in the future and film it.
A church.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I go to church every Sunday, right? Yeah.
You could
Start going.
wear that. Pen can wear her fuck hoodie.
Oh, yeah. Shit, I forgot.
I'm not wearing it today. I've got other on-brand merch on. Sorry.
I saw.
Thank you very much.
I feel like I should just be like...
Jesus Christ. I don't know what this is. This is scary.
I'm so excited for this.
This is scary.
I'm so excited.
And now she's saying she's so excited. Now even more scared. All right.
Be careful with the wrapping paper. It costs £3.95 from Paper Chase.
What, do you want it back?
Save
Yeah,
it.
he can reuse
Save
it for Christmas.
Yeah.
Save it. You
No,
want me to-
wrap his Christmas present up in it at Christmas.
So I have
Wrap
to
Andy's Christmas up in
gently.
it. It will save you on wrapping paper. He's done you a favour.
Yeah. You're welcome. Cost of living's going up, mate. I'm doing you a favour.
You'll have to burn that for energy bills soon. Or something.
I'm being as gentle as I can.
If you combine both the sort of gifts that were wrapped, you got 3 meters of top quality paper.
All right.
Did you wrap them or did Kat wrap them?
Bit of both.
I just shoved it on the cat. There's literally just a pile of wrapping paper on the cat. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, what is this? Hang on.
This is so good.
Hang on.
I feel like we should all get a different one.
Who's for it? What the fuck? Is the camera picking that up? I don't...
Yes, just
Oh,
about. It's the new 4th member of the Unusual Suspects. It's Henry!
It's... Oh my god.
We should all get one.
I don't know how we'd get them all in frame.
Yeah, we would. Yours could go where the fan is. I've got plenty of room. I don't know who Andy would have though. Happy birthday!
Thank you very much. So it's a cardboard cutout for people who don't know who this man is of Henry, with some ducks.
It's a life-size cutout as well.
A life size.
can snuggle
It's 6'1".
Yeah, he's 6'1". What the fuck am I going to put him?
Is it actually 6'1"?
Yeah,
He's a big
I feel
dude.
like when they say life size, they're like life size.
I think
Like
it's.
person
I think
size.
it's legit.
Accurate.
Also, Kat drew that picture for you with love and attention.
Dan also loves
did
ducks.
she? Oh, that's
And Henry.
lovely. Oh,
Yeah, not so smug about it now, are you?
this is the best birthday ever.
We'll see you on 101, Henry.
Yeah.
Everyone
yeah.
else won't, but we will.
So every episode, well, they won't see it, but I'll probably take a photo for the Instas, just have him in the background just staring at you.
Who would we get for Andy? I'd have Tom Hiddleston, obviously.
No, the Spider-Man
Garfield.
thing, Garfield.
Oh,
The cat.
yeah, he does love it.
Garfield the cat.
Yeah. Just swinging by, as Penny put it. Thank you very much. That's very wonderful. It certainly beats my girlfriend's presents.
Oh, fill me
say
in.
that.
Because her Christmas
another
presents to you
sparkly
were
skull?
fantastic.
I love her to bits, right? But she got me a foot pump.
For what? Or just like an all-purpose? Like,
So-
did she get it?
I love her. No, because she might watch this and she might feel bad. I love you, Lima. I love you very much. And this is just me messing around because you know I am. She thought because I kept pumping up my tires, as shown when Penny came down and my fucking tires were having a weird go at
Yeah.
me. She thought she'd get a foot pump so that I wouldn't have to pump up my tires, even though I have an electrical one already in the car she didn't know about.
Can you
And
do it
stop
with
laughing,
a normal foot
Andy.
pump?
What?
Can you do it with it? Can you do? I'm imagining like an airbed foot pump. Can you pump up a tire with one of those?
I
Don't think so.
I don't think so.
But it's
It's
lovely.
the thought that counts, and I.
It's the thought
Maybe
that
for
counts.
Christmas she'll get you an airbed, and
Yeah.
it will all make sense.
Sure.
Or a
Or-
blow-up doll, and she's
Or
leaving
bike.
you.
We'll get back.
Well, that took a turn. Or a nice football.
Or nice football, yeah. But
It's a very practical gift. You can use it for many things.
she got me many other good gifts. It was just that one I wanted to point out
That was
because
the
I
main
know
present.
that Andy would have laughed, and you both fucking laughed actually. So yeah. But yeah.
My
Thank
favorite
you
is
very much.
my favorite is still the silver skull that she got you.
I still
That
have
you
it.
can't light. So
I know,
technically,
yeah.
the foot pump is more useful than the candle that you can't light.
Yeah, but
Sure.
the one is decorative and the other's a silver candle.
Thanks, Lima.
Sorry, Liba.
Okay, let's get into this thing. We don't know how long this is going to go. We do have bedtimes, but there is, we
has
don't
a
know how long
bedtime.
this is going to go. But we'll see how long. See how long we can go for, I guess. I guess I'm going first, guys. I want to talk a little bit about a film I saw, and very quickly, because one of the people on this table has a strong connection to this particular person. Very strong connection.
Don't know where this is going.
Rhymes with Jenny. And this particular person has many critics, a lot of love fans,
You
but
don't like where this is going.
a whole lot of critics as well at the same time. And I unfortunately watched one of his films on the weekend, and boy, oh boy, was my weekend ruined very, very much.
Is this Jenny just spontaneously coming out as a Neil Breen fan?
What do you mean?
Did you say that Jenny
it
has an
rhymes with
association
Jenny, so he's
with him?
talking about me.
I'm talking about Penny.
Oh.
There's someone on this table rhymes with Jenny. That's a
And I
close
have an
connection.
association with this person.
So
And you
Penny's
d-
the
Careful
secret.
where you're going with
guesses?
this, Daniel.
Any guesses, Penny? Any
Very,
guesses?
very careful where we're going with this, boys. I have no idea.
I am being very, very careful.
I've got some
To not
ideas, but I
offend
won't
you.
say them.
It's not what you think. But I saw a particular film on the weekend starring one of your favorites, Machine Gun Kelly.
Why?
watched
Why did you
that one.
waste your time?
It's time for my new segment. My weekend was ruined by Machine Gun Kelly.
He can ruin my weekend anytime. Everyone's going to see me walk off this time, you know. Episodes. This is our new low.
I'm digging it.
Good Mourning is a 2022 film starring Machine Gun Kelly. It came out in May. Directed by Machine Gun Kelly and Mod Son.
Yes,
Yep.
who I saw at Slam Dunk, and he's a very nice man.
Is he a very nice man? Oh, that's nice.
I've heard good things, people meeting him and stuff and saying he is a good egg.
That's good. Is he a good director?
Is he a good director? Well,
Probably not. He's marrying Avril Lavigne. That's all I got.
yeah.
Is he Canadian with a weird face?
He's got blue hair like a Smurf.
No, it's green now.
It's got green. He's got green hair like a Smurf. Good Mourning stars Machine Gun Kelly as your lead. Also stars Becky G, who I've no fucking idea. She's a singer.
I think she's,
She's there. Dove Cameron, who is a singer.
That name rings a bell too, yeah.
Yeah. Avril Lavigne, who's a singer.
Yeah.
Dennis
You love
Rodman,
her.
who's a basketball
Who's a
player.
basketball man.
Megan Fox, who's a
Maniac.
Pete Davidson, who's a
I watched his special yesterday. It was pretty funny.
I mean, this film's for you then, I guess. This made for you.
No, this is Machine Gun Kelly making a movie with all. He's trying to do like a Kevin Smith, Adam Sandler
Yes.
thing because he's got too much money.
I immediately, after seeing this, thought of Kevin Smith was the first thing. I was like, you're hanging out with your mates, trying to make a film here. I'm not sure if it's the right idea, but hey, you're having fun, I guess, you know?
I don't know if that's a compliment. Like, I'm
No,
all
it's
for,
not.
you know,
It's
I
not.
don't want to upset Kev, but that's offensive. Even I think that's offensive.
But Kev does a better job at it.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true.
I'll give him that. Yeah. I'm not saying that
I see.
Machine Gun Kelly is on the same level as Kevin Smith or vice versa, you know? Just saying that.
That's why Adam Sandler will only film in like tropical places now with his mates because he's like, well, I want to go on holiday with my mates while we do this.
Yeah.
Which is smart.
It's genius.
This is a film starring Machine Gun Kelly, whose name in the film is just as weird as his actual real name, Mr. Kelly. His name is London Clash.
London Clash.
His name is
Subtle.
London Clash.
Subtle.
Yeah. he thought of that one pretty quickly. He's like, what do you think of London band London Clash? Who starred in the worst finale of some sort of sitcom show. So he's an actor, being an actor in this film who's playing an actor, but he's a singer.
Meta.
And the soundtrack to this film is Machine Gun Kelly. So does that mean Machine Gun Kelly exists in this universe and London Clash is sort of like is a sci-fi?
You're thinking way
Also,
too
the
heavily
soundtrack is
about
Machine
this.
Gun Kelly, not London Clash.
Yeah, it's Machine Gun Kelly songs. It's his
He's
new
going to break
album
the
out now.
space-time continuum.
Out now in all good record shops. He has a shower that gets you high.
Okay.
What does that mean?
He pumps in THC into the water pipes and he goes to have a shower. And where you usually press, if you got a soap dispenser, it's like a weed symbol to get you high in the shower.
Is that how that
Let's get through this quickly, shall we? Jesus
I am.
Christ.
I've skipped the first 30 minutes.
To the shower scene.
I am just stating facts of this film. All I'm doing is
Straight
stating
in
facts.
for the shower scene.
He wakes up one day to a text message, and bearing in mind the name of this film is called Good Mourning.
Spelt with a U.
Spelled with a U. He gets a text in the morning from his girlfriend called Apple. And his girlfriend called Apple says, "Good morning," spelled with a U. "I wish I didn't have to do this by text," which he immediately thinks, "Oh shit, she's going to break up with me." Aw, silly Machine Gun Kelly. Why don't you just ring her back and fucking find out what the fuck she meant? Could have been a silly typo, but no, we have to go through 90 minutes of shenanigans with him and his pals. Not a lot of this makes any sense.
Dan watching this.
I don't know why the first thing I thought was just call her. Doesn't the youth of today call people? This made me sad for the youth of today.
No, they text. That's all they do.
No, I
Snapchat.
don't call people, and I'm not even young.
Twitter, DMs, anything. You don't have to just text, and there's spelling mistakes sometimes. It doesn't mean she's going to break, whatever. But unfortunately, his phone breaks because his mate throws a water balloon at him or something, and it breaks. So he can't now contact her.
Why?
There's a thing called the internet that I don't think Machine Gun Kelly has understood, that you can just, even WhatsApp works on the internet if you want.
I'm glad you can all see their faces for once.
Yes. This is what we really look like when we explain films like these. Also, by the way, he's in the role to be the next Batman. I'm not kidding. He's auditioning.
Surely he's a Riddler, not a Batman.
No, he's auditioning for the role of Batman.
Well, he's not going to fucking get it because he's a weedy little prick.
Oh, hold your horses there. This is Machine
Not
Gun
your
Kelly
movie,
we're talking about.
Andrew.
Yeah. Not your film. But he's having a dilemma because the audition is coming up, but I have girlfriend, and girlfriend need phone and see if girlfriend break up with me. So which do I pick? And therefore we have the dilemma of the
He
scenario.
could definitely
of
do
this film.
both. You are correct. He could ring her and then go to the audition.
No,
He could ring her from the audition.
no,
He could ring her after the
borrow
audition.
the bat
He could
phone
literally
and
do.
call him from the bat phone.
he could borrow anyone. Everyone I've seen, his mates, all had phones. So it's like, why don't you just
Yeah, but
borrow
I
a
don't know
phone?
anybody's numbers, to be fair. I know my number. I don't know Jenny's number.
That's
but-
true.
Yeah, but you've both got Kat's number, so if I smash my phone up, you can get hold of her.
Yeah,
I mean, you
you're
wouldn't
fine.
because
Yeah.
Sure. I'm guessing Apple is someone that knew none of his friends, had no affiliation, and he just started dating her. I'm going on that assumption. That's how he didn't know her phone number. Or
I
no one
reckon
else.
Apple is a literal apple. I think it's just a bit of fruit that he started fucking.
Megan Fox, clearly. You can't have a different girlfriend in a movie.
Also, Megan Fox is in this film. She is not his girlfriend. She is his roommate.
What?
As well as 6 other people live in his house. They all just get stoned. She's a lesbian, so she doesn't like men, but she likes to pick on them when they have their shenanigans in the house. Like
Do they pick on her weird finger? Or her thumb or whatever it is.
Does she have a weird finger?
Yeah, she's missing like
Yeah.
half a thumb or something.
That's not really nice to point out.
But she can't point with it, so.
She can't. I mean, okay. Well, she doesn't point in this film. I didn't see her point in the film.
Yeah, because she can't, because she's got half a thumb.
All right, I get it. All right, just leave Megan alone, all right? Jeez.
Why?
Anyway,
I can't believe you're defending her.
Yeah, what's happened to you?
I'm trying to be, I'm a nice guy. Anyway, this shit film, they go searching for Apple, and they accidentally go to the parents of Apple and go, "Have you seen Apple? I'm Machine Gun Kelly, and here's my friends." And
No, I'm London.
I'm sorry, I'm London Clash, and here's my friends. Have you seen Apple? But while they're at the parents' house, there's some urns there of old dead relatives, and being the stoners that they are
Are we
accidentally
smoking the relatives?
well, no, they accidentally knock them over, and they're like, "Oh no, there's ashes all over the floor. What do we do now?" And of course, they smoke a lot of blunts to make enough ash so they can refill it in the urn.
They can't just
Scoop it up.
scrape up
Yeah,
the...
scoop it up.
Nope.
Okay.
You gotta...
I feel...
So what? The parents go, oh, let's look in these urns. There's so much ash on the floor, but also these urns are full. Where has it come from? Like,
Also, why do the parents leave them alone? I'm assuming they're alone and they knock them over and then they smoke. The parents are not involved in the smoking of the blunts.
well, there might be.
No,
might be.
I don't see them for the rest of the film. They just end up... I think it's just a joke so they can end up smoking.
Smoke blunts.
Why do they give a shit then? Just fuck off and leave the ashes on the floor.
Because he loves Apple and he wants to marry her, I think.
I like that you're not sure.
I have no fucking idea. Like, I'm so confused. Avril Lavigne's in this film. She was in the starting credits. So I thought, hey, I like Avril. True story, I do like Avril. I like Avril. yeah, well, there you go. I wonder what role she's going to play. She's in it for 5 seconds and she kisses Maud's son on the lips and then goes away and that's it. So that was fun. Anyway, It's not like her credits are spelt wrong as well. Oh, wait.
What, they spell her name wrong?
They spell her name wrong in the credits.
In her fiancé's movie.
That's awkward. That's really awkward.
They spelled it. I try not to crack. They spelled it Avril. Avril Levine. Like L-E and then Vine.
Oh.
So yeah, Avril Lavigne.
That's all right. Soon she'll be Avril's son when she gets married.
No, she won't take a second name. That's not the Avril way. She didn't take. She didn't go Avril Kruger, did she?
Avril Wibbly.
Avril Wibbly's the greatest name of all time.
She should have done it.
Anyway, he eventually finds her and she explains to him that, it was a typo. And what she meant by saying, I wish I didn't have to do this, she just meant she wished she didn't have to, she wished she could be with him.
That's not a typo. That's saying a different thing than what you meant.
Well, that's what she told me. So this entire film, an hour and 30 minutes, was about a misspelling on a text message.
The thing is, I'm not surprised.
Nope.
Like,
and I like Machine Gun Kelly, and I'm not surprised.
Yeah. It's just an excuse for him to fuck around with his pals, chuck in some shite music. I've got no opinion on this.
So,
other than it sounds dreadful. So, interestingly, it's got a 3.4 on IMDb, I think.
Which is more than that Uncharted film that you watched in Compare and Contrast, Dan, because that got a 2.
But NME gave it 4 out of 5.
You just drop your pen. We can't edit today, Andy.
I dropped my pencil because I was so shocked at NME giving it a 4 out of 5.
What? They give it a 4 out of 5?
Yeah.
What's that, like an 8 out of 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's more than a penny average. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That is a lot.
NME, what are you playing at?
So, I highly recommend Good Morning if you're in for a stoner comedy with actual stoners. And
Dan, would you rather watch it again or watch Biodome?
Oh, don't put me in that spot. They're both just awful.
Too late, I've done it. Fuck off, as if you'd rather watch...
Biodome shit, we've been saying for years.
It's not shit as that.
I'd definitely rather watch the MGK one. I'm sorry.
Probably the MGK one because Avril Lavigne's in it for 5 seconds. That's it.
So is Snoop Dogg and Tom
Snoop Dogg.
Arnold.
Yeah.
Tom Arnold?
Yeah.
He's the director of,
stoner?
presumably, Batman.
Oh,
Things
by the
that would
way,
never happen.
I forgot to say, he does get the role.
Of course.
He gets the
If I was
Batman
in a role
role.
where if I was in a movie where I was going for the role of Batman that I made, I would also be Batman.
So there you go.
I'm
morning.
lost for words,
Well,
but also unsurprised.
shall I play the intro again?
No.
Penny did
please
not
don't.
appreciate it.
No, I did not like it.
It goes on for a
And
minute.
it's too long. No, we've got other things to talk about.
Oh, okay. We'll just awkwardly transition into Penny.
Well, I was going to say, you watched a film in English sounded like it made no sense. And I watched a film in a different language that sounds like it made more sense. So for people that don't know, very early on, maybe I think it was like episode 9, 8 or 9, something like that.
The District 9 one, yeah.
We watched District 9 as the film out of the hat. I watched it not on Netflix, and it didn't have subtitles for the
Prawns.
aliens, for the prawns. And I just assumed that was an editorial choice. And I watched the whole film without the subtitles, and I didn't know what the prawns were saying. And I didn't find this out until we started talking about it. So, as a new segment that I do not have a jingle for, who picked it, Andy or both of you?
I did.
Andy picked a French film and told me to watch it without the subtitles. So that is what I did.
And what was the
my
name
French
of the
isn't
film?
very good. It was called A Town Called Panic, which I was not expecting to be a little stop motion movie.
Yep, 2009 French stop motion. I believe it was a TV series, and then the models were used in the Cravendale adverts, which Penn realised at the end.
No, Kat told me, but also I watched the Cravendale adverts and they were pirates, not cowboys or Indians.
No, I think the Cowboys and Indians were also in it.
Yeah, I also have a lot of notes. So there's going to be a lot of me looking at bits of paper. So I guess I'm just going to go through what I think was the plot. Is that how you want to do this?
You go what you think was the plot, and then if we need to correct you on anything, we'll just step on in.
We'll let you know.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it was a little stop motion town. There's a postman happily delivering stuff, and a cowboy and an Indian that live together. Their alarm clock goes off, and they get up late, and they rush to get into their respective baths and showers, but they can't because there is a horse in the bath, and he is having a shower. It turns out, from what I can gather, is that horse, cowboy, and Indian all live together.
Correct.
So far, so good.
Spot
You've
10
done the
out of
first
10.
You've done the first 30 seconds of the film justice.
Excellent
Honestly,
work,
everyone.
Penny.
I had to keep pausing this, and I got cramp in my hand. There's so much going on in this film. I can't.
There
even.
is.
So
Yeah.
it's too much. Horse gets a letter from the postman from his friend Jean-Claude, who wishes him a happy birthday. And it turns out that Cowboy and the Indian have forgotten that it's Horse's birthday.
Oh no.
Terrible. They should have got him a Henry Cavill cutout.
They should have.
We should have.
A full size lightsaber.
So they're running around trying. I thought it was like they're trying to find him a present. But then they start talking about a barbecue. So I'm like, okay, they're either going to give him a barbecue or they're going to throw him a barbecue.
Because the French word for barbecue was barbecue.
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 And they imagine the barbecue with, there's a pig outside, and they imagine it roasting on the barbecue, which is odd, seeing as how they're friends with a horse and later on a donkey. And there are two
Cannibals,
types of
Pen.
animals. Well, it's a bit like Goofy and Pluto. There are two types of animals, ones that are people animals and ones that are just
Animals.
Yeah, so they want to build a barbecue, but they don't have enough bricks. They need 50 bricks, but they only have 6.
That's correct.
So they go into the horse's room, or the room with the computer in, and Horse is on the internet, and they want to get on the internet to get some bricks.
If anyone hasn't seen this film,
Horse.
this sounds fucking mad.
It's
The thing
bonkers.
is, so far, 100% correct.
Yes, she's spot on.
Yeah, I think I did all right. So the horse is talking to Stephen on the phone. Yeah, the phone rings, and it's who I eventually work out their neighbour, Stephen.
The farmer, yeah.
Because the French word for Stephen is Stephen.
Stephen.
So Stephen calls him, and then the horse has to have another shower for some reason. So I don't know what Stephen said to him that makes him have another shower. But he leaves, and then Cowboy and Indian go into the room with the computer to order bricks. I'm like, oh, okay. So they are sneakily ordering bricks for Horse's birthday.
They are.
They go on bricknet.com.
Yeah, they do.
And
Not
And the
bricknet.net, but bricknet.com.
like bricknet.com. And I like that there's a little brick that tells them how to order bricks.
Yeah, like the paperclip.
Yeah. So they go to Indians ordering the bricks, and he puts in 50 bricks, but Cowboy very kindly makes him a cup of coffee, and somehow they accidentally order like 50 million bricks instead. Like he puts the coffee on the 0 or something and they order 50 million bricks.
Yeah, the handle holds down the 0 button.
Yeah. My next note just says, why is the horse driving a car? Because he's got his own car. The horse hasn't gone to Steve's. He's gone to, I've written, a music place, which I'm guessing is then a music school. So I don't know what Steve said to him, but obviously Steve rang him and said, you have to go. There's also a waffle vending machine in the music school. It's a music school for animals, and the teacher is a lady horse whose name was Madame something that I did not pick up. You know she's a lady because she's wearing a wig.
Jacqueline.
Oh, Madame Jacqueline. She asks him to play her the piano, and the piano is great because it's for horses. The keys are on the floor where the horse's feet would be. Horse is shit at piano. He's rubbish at it. So apparently, according to... She's going to be Lady Horse because that's what she is in all my notes. According to Lady Horse, he needs 50 piano lessons. So they put him down for 50 lessons. The bricks arrive.
Have we done is this a case study of do you need subtitles in a film? Because I think we're on to something there.
I mean, it's not a complicated film, though, is it?
It's not.
No,
It's not like
and it's
Parasite.
very visual.
If you put Parasite, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
If it had been like two people having a conversation in French for 10 minutes, I would have been totally lost.
Or two shrimps.
It's very visual. Or two shrimps.
Yes.
I could infer from the prawns. I worked it out.
Okay.
Anyway, the bricks arrive, and the cowboy and the Indian are shook because they didn't realise they ordered 50 million bricks. And a horse, a donkey, and a pig are stuck in the traffic because there are like so many
Delivery
cars
vans.
delivering all
Yeah.
the bricks. Yeah.
This is like the world's longest joke. A horse, a cowboy, and an Indian.
Well, he's in the car with a pig. I'm like, is that the pig they want to eat, or is this his
No, it
friend
is,
the
yeah,
pig?
yeah.
I don't.
Yum, yum, yum.
Cowboy is fucking scared of horse. Now he realises that he's ordered 50 million bricks, so he tries to pack his bags and do a runner. But the Indian stops him by throwing a grandfather clock at him and then shooting him with a bow and arrow.
As you do.
It takes so long for the brick delivery people to deliver the bricks that horse falls asleep while sitting in traffic. So the donkey puts in a French punk CD to the CD player to wake him up.
I enjoyed it.
Horse wakes up, gets home and crashes the car into the newly made barbecue.
It's so stupid.
As seen here.
Oh, it's so stupid.
People come round for Horse's birthday. They give him some chocolate cake and a road sign with a horse on it.
It's actually a chocolate hay bale.
Is it?
And it's a self-portrait of the... sorry, not a self-portrait. A portrait of the horse.
But he's on
But
like a triangular road sign.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. He blows out the candles on his cake and blows everyone out of the house. And then I've decided that it was a shit idea to make him a barbecue because why would he eat a pig?
Someone in the party, someone says, "Who wants a stuffed pepper?" And it just really made me laugh. Just as a weird
I
tangent
literally
to
only
hear.
think I picked out one bit of dialogue, I think, near the end, and that was it. There's a party, there's a DJ, their mates throwing shapes, horse, cowboy, Indian, and some women are playing cards in the kitchen. And then Lady Horse brings a Mozart hat that plays music. He brings him a hat for his birthday, like a big giant baseball cap, and it plays Mozart. And then him and Lady Horse have a weird slow dance.
They're going to fuck at some point.
I've written some angry guy, but I believe it was Stephen. Stephen tries to bottle people and drives his tractor home. So yeah, it was Stephen. He lives next door and he drives tractor.
Because his wife Janine was dancing with a policeman.
It's real
I don't know how I got any
in-depth
of
drama really going on in this town.
Everybody leaves, and then the Lady Horse manages to put Horse's smashed car back together, gives him a smooch, and she drives off.
She calls him Big Boy. She does.
Oh.
Here's what you missed earlier.
I've written horse, ennui, and barbecue. Somebody must have said ennui at some point, but I'm not sure why.
Probably bon nuit, as in good night.
Oh, not ennui. Okay,
No.
that makes sense. Cowboy and Indian go to bed, but where are the rest of the bricks? So we zoom out on their little house, and they have managed to balance I can't do the maths, 50 million minus 50 bricks, On top of the house, in a cube. So there's a big cube balanced on top of the house that nobody noticed when they came to the party. Also, like when Horse gets into bed, he kicks off his horseshoes before he gets into bed. He gets into bed and stuff starts to fall off the wall. It's a bit of an earthquake, and I thought the house like sinks under the weight of the bricks.
Yeah.
And Horse panics, wakes everybody up, gets them in the car and drives off. But Horse gets flattened, car crashes, is what that says. So they crash the car and everything gets flattened, and literally the bricks just cover everything. There's 50 million bricks, covered the house, covered everyone.
Half of the hill, yeah.
Yeah. Stephen and his wife get up. Stephen's a bit of a prick because his wife's in the bathroom. He shouts at her and she leaves, and then he sneaks in before her and then starts shouting at a rooster.
He looks out the window, he sees the bricks and goes, a terrorist attack. I don't know why.
Also, the barbecue is still standing, but not the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah,
impressive.
well built.
Yeah. Horse gets the bill for the bricks because they did it on his computer, I guess.
The bill for the
Yep. He's not happy. Stephen is doing surgery on his tractor with the help of a cow anaesthetist.
Yeah.
Because he obviously fucked up his tractor while he was driving it drunk. He fixes the tractor and clears a path through the bricks. Horse, Cowboy and Indian take it rather well and just start rebuilding the house with the 50 million bricks and a tube of super glue. It looks like.
I thought it was toothpaste, but it probably is super glue.
Oh, yeah. Horse is also inflating all the furniture. He was like blowing into a tube, but that also included the TV, the clock and the sofa.
Yeah.
They've started building the house. Idiots didn't build a door. It starts raining. They bash a hole in the house and run to Stephen's house because it's raining. And Stephen lets them sleep in the barn. Horse has a sexy dream about him and Lady Horse ice skating and smooching.
They're definitely going to fuck, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Fucking Stephen is so loud, he wakes everybody up, I guess, in the morning. And the house is gone. Lady Horse calls Horse because the phone's still working. He apologises. Got that bit in French. I think he forgot his piano lessons.
Correct. He missed his piano lesson.
There's a donkey playing the drums in the background. Horse is really mad because the house is gone, so they start building the house again, but Cowboy and Indian can't really be bothered and they keep playing ping pong instead.
So stupid.
I can't believe I'm saying all these things.
It's a great film.
Yeah, to stop the house from disappearing, they chain it to a tree, but something in the middle of the night cuts the chain and steals the house, and everyone thinks it's Stephen because his tractor's got like a cutter on it. Stephen's not having that though, but his mate grabs him with a net and they drag him into a hut that turns into a prison.
It's the policeman.
Is he the dude in the orange? Was he a policeman?
Yes.
I think I've just put their mate because I didn't catch who he was.
He was definitely a policeman.
Oh. Well, Stephen's in prison and Stephen's wife is crying. Cowboy and Indian and Horse stake out the house and some fucking fish aliens get out of a puddle
Yep.
and try and steal the house. So when I say fish aliens,
Yeah.
they're like scuba dudes. They look like they're wearing scuba suits, but they're also cone heads with fins. People can see my stupid gestures now, like this.
Oh, God.
I don't know, like this.
They're sort of Swamp Thing people.
Yeah. The cowboy tries to shoot them, but the fish aliens steal the house. Oh, they stop them stealing the house, and they chase them. So Cowboy and Indian are chasing the fish aliens, but some more come back out of the puddle, grab the bits of the house, and jump into it's not a puddle, it's a pond. There's a pond outside Stephen's house, but originally I thought it was a puddle.
Sure.
And they take that bits of the house into the pond.
She's
They jump into
9
the
out of 10
pond.
so far. Jesus.
Fucking hell, there was so much going on. They follow them into the pond and they find a tiny house and some yellow paint. Somebody accidentally rings a doorbell and gets attacked by a bear in a hat who lives in the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was Indian.
I feel like I should be being corrected, but
No, you've not missed much so far.
no. Horse and Cowboy go into the bear's house. That must be Indian he chased off. Horse and Cowboy go into the bear's house, find a lever and obviously pull it because that's what you do, and they fall down a hole and they end up hanging off a cliff with one of the fish aliens. Indian also falls down the hole and joins them. He's hanging off the cliff and it breaks and they fall down an even bigger hole. It takes so long that they end up sitting on the bit of the cliff that is falling and start playing cards.
Gold. Absolute gold. Did you get the swamp guy's name?
No, they are forever fish aliens.
Gerard
Or fishmen.
is
Gerard the fishman.
is that one.
Fish guy, Gerard, brings out a rope with a hook, which I'm like, why didn't you fucking do that 10 minutes ago?
No, he borrows the lasso, cowboy's lasso, and an arrow from Indian.
Oh, I thought he just had it and just didn't bother.
And he's like, oh, I'll get us out. And then he's like, thanks, bye, and fucks off.
But luckily for them, the bit of the cliff gets wedged in between two more rocks and nobody dies. But where it kind of stops, Cowboy disappears. He's gone for a bit. And they are above some lava. The Cowboy calls them on his mobile phone and tells them, I'm up here. Then his mobile phone rings and it's Lady Horse. So he's like, it's for you, Horse. And he's obviously missed another piano lesson, I guess. Then he drops the phone into the lava and some of the lava goes through the phone and sets her classroom on fire, but an astronaut puts it out.
Yep.
Standard.
Was it actually an astronaut?
No, it's the janitor, Simon.
Simon
the janitor. I think he had like a hazmat suit on or something.
Oh, okay. That's why he looked like an astronaut.
Yeah. He wasn't. He was just a janitor.
Oh. I was like, what? Thing is, with this film, it could have been an astronaut.
It could have been fucking anything.
Yeah. They find a door. I don't know where they found the door, but they found a door and they open it and it opens into a snowy tundra. They see Gerard's flipper prints, so they follow them into a snowstorm, and then they get sucked up by a giant Hoover.
That looks
turns
like...
out later on, I find out it looks like a penguin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. The giant penguin Hoover also makes giant snowballs. So they're in a big vat of snow, and then a big scoop comes down and makes a snowball, and then the penguin lobs it. So they get out of the snow and they look through a door and there's just a bunch of scientists in there. The scientists fucking love it when they throw snowballs. They get really happy about it.
Well, that's because
they're
they're...
a snowball and they're like...
Yeah, they're throwing it at a deer.
Oh yeah,
just
they do
fucks
throw
up
it
a
at a deer. Then they go into the office and the scientists fuck them up and just throw them around the office and then make them do the washing up.
Yeah. Classic scientists, if you ask me.
Yeah, they're always like, no, you do the washing up, we'll do the snowball throwing. There's some sort of camera and Cowboy can see their house. I've written can see their house in a digital snowball, so they've got a camera. I guess he is now the policeman. The policeman gets hit with a snowball and he finds Horse's wallet, which I guess must have fallen out in the snow, but I don't know how because Horse doesn't have any pockets.
Yeah,
So
they do.
because they're not kangaroos.
No, but
He might have been wearing trousers.
He wasn't wearing trousers.
He was wearing
Unless they were the
shoes.
same colour.
he was using the
not
computer.
shoes.
I mean, he has pockets.
He was playing
He
piano.
was naked.
playing piano. Yeah, sure, he had storage.
So
Classic piano storage.
So, because the policeman has found Horse's wallet, he decides that Stephen is innocent and lets him out,
But yeah.
which makes no sense. He starts making missing posters for everybody and setting up cameras everywhere. But one of the cameras gets run over by the penguin machine. But I don't know how he got a camera there in the snow in the first place.
He's just got cameras everywhere. He's doing a Big Brother, you know? He's locking people in a house and telling them to, whatever.
Okay. They're now slaves to the scientists. They're doing all sorts of washing up and work and things. And the scientists are dicks because they try and run over a mammoth. So the mammoth starts a fight. He's trying to push the penguin off a cliff. But the scientists get out and fuck up the mammoth. They're chucking it around again.
Yeah, they're playing volleyball with the mammoth.
Yeah. While the scientists are distracted by the mammoth, Horse and Cowboy and Indian and the
Gerard.
fish guy get back in the snow so that they can be turned into a snowball and thrown home. The mammoth gets up and boots the scientists off a cliff. While the snowball is flying through the air, they don't land at home, they land in the middle of the sea. So many notes, you guys. So many.
Yeah, Gerard
you
changed the
write?
location
Jesus.
so they wouldn't go back to their village.
Oh, did he
Instead,
change
it'll
it?
go to Gerard's
Oh,
sea
what a
place.
sneaky fuck. It becomes like
Under
a weird
the
version of James and the
sea.
Giant Peach because they're all floating on this snowball. But obviously Gerard can swim, so he fucks off. Stephen's wife makes toast as big as a table. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's a pig flying a plane that says that everybody is missing.
Yeah.
Eventually, they're all floating on the snowball and it melts into the sea and they fall down to the Titanic. Or just a boat.
Just a boat, I think.
It was kind of bent in half, which made me think of the Titanic. So that's kind of...
Maybe the legend of the
appa-
Titanic's version.
Yeah,
maybe.
because they're, animals.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, apparently in the Titanic, they found snorkels, which they are using under the sea,
Yeah.
which doesn't work.
No.
And they all have... The scientists have put balls and chains on them, which is why they sink and they're floating around down the bottom. There's a herd of crabs. They find their house under the sea, which is upside down and attached to a rock, and that's where Gerard and his family live because they nicked the house.
Yes.
I don't know why they care. They have more bricks at home. Surely Gerard's got a house now. He'd stop stealing it, but that's... Anyway, they break into Gerard's house and beat up his family. Gerard's fish mum has tits, which was weird. And she's mad because
Did she?
Gerard and the kids have been stealing
I didn't
things.
notice either.
I didn't notice that.
She had a chest.
Did
like
she?
maybe not like tit, but she looked like a lady fish, and the rest of them did not.
Well, I was not paying enough attention because I was too busy.
I was paying so much attention.
I was too busy reading the subtitles.
Exactly. But yeah, she's mad at them because they've all been stealing. They stole the house, I guess.
Yeah, they stole everything.
Lady Horse calls. I guess she calls Gerard's house. I don't know how she can get him everywhere that she is. And he says something about, sorry, there's a problem. I'll see you later. I don't know what day it is and how long they've been gone and how was he having a piano lesson
Doesn't
every day
matter.
or was he
It
having
doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's not relevant. He's behind though. She says the other animals are ahead of him.
Oh. They leave Gerard's house on a stingray and they're attacked by barracudas, which becomes a Benny Hill-esque scene to French punk music.
Yep.
They trap all the barracudas in a fridge that they get from a shop. They swim into a shop and steal a fridge. And then there's an old fish man behind the counter who tries to sell them furniture.
Correct.
Oh, good. I keep feeling like this should not be what is happening.
It's too easy.
Yeah. It's straightforward.
They buy a bunch of pearls and they make it look like it's snowing outside Gerard's house. And then Horse turns up dressed as Santa and says, I've got presents for you, but there's a problem. I've had an accident.
Yeah.
My sleigh is like smushed.
He's
on the
crashed his
floor down
sled.
there.
He's had a sled, DUI.
So he takes them to some presents and they dive down into a hole and then Cowboy and Indian seal them in with a great big fucking boulder.
Yeah. Committing
And
murder.
then I was like, that's not very nice, but they did steal their house, so they saw off the house from the thing that it's attached to, and they take it back. But as they saw it off, it just falls and it just smashes into a pile of bricks and sets on fire.
Yeah. Underwater.
Which is why they should have just gone home and built another one. But the fish family escape and attack them with swordfish.
'Cause sword.
Yeah, they're like chucking them like javelins.
Mm.
They all escape to the surface,
fish.
come out of the pond, and cover it with bricks so that the fish family can't get out and follow them. I've just written Stephen hates this.
Well, it's his pond. He doesn't like that they're filling his pond with bricks.
Oh, and then Stephen's wife is in the bathroom brushing her teeth. So because they can't come out of the pond, a fishman comes out of the bath plug hole and scares his wife. And then they continue to attack everybody with swordfish. Stephen and everybody disappear into a trapdoor, and then they set up a conveyor belt to the house window and attack all the fish people with pigs. They start piling people into the window through the conveyor belt.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, the pigs pile up against the door, and then one of the fish catches horse and cowboy and Indian in a big shell, and then builds a big wall, which I don't know what they were, but builds a big wall with...
Was it cuttlefish
spikes?
shells?
Oh, something like that.
Something like that.
Donkey comes along and saves them from the shell with Stephen's tractor, while the fish family are eating waffles in Stephen's house. So he starts attacking them with cows and flaming hay bales.
Yeah.
Stephen accidentally unbricks the pond, so all the pipes burst in the house and flood it, and the house explodes.
The bricks fall through the pond, and thus the additional weight and pressure creates the
Because the
plumbing.
pond is attached to the house.
I mean, I assume so.
Okay.
I mean, they were throwing pigs through windows. The plumbing is not the
This
issue.
is my biggest problem, that the physics of their plumbing.
Yeah.
There's a massive tidal wave that gets all the way to Lady Horse's school and floods it. And there's like fish and squid everywhere, but she's not even that mad about it.
It's because she's Miss Horse.
Oh. Everyone goes back to Stephen's house and it is demolished. Cowboy and Indian are excited. And then I've just written Unan plus Tard, which is what it says on the screen, and I don't know what that means.
Guess.
Have a guess.
Like, it must be like a passing of time.
Right.
Because
How
of
much
what-
time?
How much? Yeah. How old did
Plus
they
Tard.
look? How much? How older did they look?
I don't know.
Much older did the plasticine models look?
How?
Yeah, they
Between
looked
one
older.
scene.
I don't know. I assumed it was like a year, but that doesn't sound like a year later. Was it a year later?
It's a year later.
She got it.
My French is not.
1 year later.
I
One
thought that was the end. I was fucking livid. I thought it was a hatchet ending. I was like, what the fuck? Everyone's houses is fucked. So yeah, a year later, both the houses are built. The horse can now play piano like a fucking pro. And they've all learnt to live in harmony because the postman gets to the pond, puts his snorkel or whatever on, and he delivers post to the fish family's new house. Stephen finds a dead cow in the road. It's like cut in half and it's bleeding, and Stephen's like, oh my god, but it turns out it's just Cowboy and Indian playing a prank.
Yep.
And they steal his tractor. Stephen's wife and a goat are flying a plane because why not?
Yeah. He's a farmer. They have planes.
Yeah, they airdrop cows to stop Cowboy and Indian stealing the tractor.
Correct.
It stops them. Stephen beats them up and throws them into bed in their house.
Yeah.
Like literally from where they are into.
Through the window,
Bed.
into bed.
Yep. Lady Horse calls Horse on a video phone and there's like fire behind her. So I'm assuming she's like, help me, there is a fire.
Yeah.
So Horse rushes over to save her, but actually it's a surprise birthday party because it was his birthday a year ago. So she gives him a smooch and they have a surprise party in the pond. There's an octopus on drums. There's sheep on violins, pig playing the tuba. There's a massive party.
It's a Kaiser cheese.
I've written a note and I've crossed it out and I don't know why. It says, I think the pig and the squid are trying to fuck.
How did you make that?
Now we're going to have to rewatch that scene.
Why?
I feel like I felt some sexual tension between the pig and the squid, but I have crossed it out. True to form, Cowboy and Indian are late to the party, but this year they have built horse a rocket, but Cowboy lights it by accident, burns Indian, it flies into the pond, flies out wherever they are, and then there's fireworks.
It's a giant.
What's happening with my thing? What happened? Everything's broke. This fucking film broke, and then everything else broke.
That was haunting.
That film was like an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
And it took me at least 2 hours because I had to keep pausing it because I could not write down fast enough what was happening.
What was your thoughts though?
I reckon it was probably more fun not knowing what was going on than it would have been with subtitles.
Yeah.
So I appreciate it wasn't like, I was going to say an actual film.
I mean,
but
that's harsh. It's an incredible film.
No, it was good. Just like I thought you guys would pick a film where there was more, where it was less visual and I would have to try and work it out, like, the prawns and apartheid and that sort of stuff.
Well,
when Andy suggested, because I knew what this film was, I was like, this is very physical, but let's see where this goes, and maybe we'll up the game next time.
Yeah.
But
you've passed the probation test. Next time we'll throw you something way more difficult.
So,
you've got your provisional. Your theories.
But it's fun, right?
It's fun, but
it's just a fun film.
Yeah. And the fact that I would just say things, like Stephen's wife and a goat are flying a plane, and you're like, yep, fine, carry on.
Yeah. Straightforward.
Excellent. A Town Called Panic from 2009. If anyone wants to watch it.
Watch it without the subtitles. Fuck it.
Or watch it now.
You don't need to know this.
It. Yeah.
You don't need to know that Simon's not an astronaut. Where's the fun in that?
You don't need to know. Yeah. You don't need all this shit.
He does try and kick Horse out of the school because he keeps making a mess. But you don't need subtitles for that. You can just not bother.
It's a big detailed plot. Obviously. Right, Andy, do you want to introduce your segment for tonight's entertainment?
Sure. I, as it's a special occasion, thought I would bring back one of our favourite games, one of the greatest games of all time. However,
versus Casualty.
However, I had a bit of a struggle with it, so I've gone for a slightly different variation, which you might learn from, but also just play the jingle.
I feel bad I didn't have a jingle.
Neighbours, neighbours, neighbours and neighbours. Neighbours, neighbours, neighbours and neighbours. There's always some neighbours. Neighbours, neighbours, neighbours. And there are neighbours around, all your neighbours. And they've all got some neighbours. Neighbours, 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 neighbours. Neighbours, neighbours.
Neighbours, neighbours.
Neighbours, neighbours.
Neighbours, neighbours.
Neighbours, neighbours, neighbours. Neighbours, neighbours, neighbours. They've all got neighbours and neighbours. Neighbours and neighbours. Neighbours. And home and away.
So this
It's the most
time,
beautiful thing I've ever heard.
you'll be happy to know that was the first take.
It did sound like
Of course, she's a fucking pro.
It did sound like you gave her a script and went, just read it. Just sing it.
No, she started singing it of her own accord, and then I was like, do you know what? Let's write this shit down. Let's record it.
Write it down. How many times you just wrote down neighbours, neighbours, neighbours? And they're like, sing it to the tune of Home and Away.
Yeah.
It was all fully improvised, and it was genuinely impressive. Anyway,
Well done, Kat.
big love to Kat. So this
I
is
just
her
text
game.
her.
In the same way that she put together the clues and answers for Holby vs Casualty, she has done the same for Home and Away or friggin' Neighbours, as the title that she's given it. So, how do you want to do this? Should we start with one of you and you can work your way through?
Dan's dreading this.
I'm getting
isn't he?
flashbacks. Which show is most popular?
My favourite bit was where you were like, I figured it out the key. And
then you didn't.
at all.
You had
See,
to have it.
I probably could get it from this one because it's two. Well, no, it's not two different
I don't know
fucking
if I'll do as
continents.
well on
it's
this one.
Australia, isn't it? Both of them.
They're both, yeah.
Okay, well, no, Home and Away. Okay, no, I know Home and Away.
I
and
used to
Neighbours.
watch Neighbours though, but I don't think that's going to give me an advantage.
I used to watch Home and Away a lot in the 90s or early 2000s. But yeah, okay, no, I think I'm fairly good. I'll go first. I'll go first. Whatever.
Okay, I only have read the first page of clues, so we'll see how we get on.
Right.
First up, Margot Robbie. She played Donna. Did she fake a pregnancy? Cat can't remember. Home and Away or friggin' Neighbours?
Neighbours.
Neighbours. Pen?
I thought I knew this, and I don't know if I do.
Don't get
Home
the
and Away.
pressure. Oh, the pressure.
Start it off.
It's friggin' Neighbours.
Thank you. Thank you very
Point
much.
to Dan.
Thank
Pen.
you.
Nice easy one this. Kylie Minogue. She was
Neighbours.
Charlene.
Oh, for
she
fuck's
was
sake.
she was especially for you.
Oh, she was. Neighbours.
Dan?
Sorry, should I go? Neighbours.
Neighbours.
Okay, you're both correct.
Yes. Wow.
Oh shit.
No shit.
Danny Minogue. She played Emma and was still in Kylie's shadow. Home and Away or friggin' Neighbours?
Home and Away.
Pen?
I believe it was Home and Away.
It is Home and Away. Wow, this is less
You wouldn't
exciting.
go on Neighbours after Kylie was so famous on Neighbours, would you?
No, you
This
wouldn't,
is,
would you?
Fuck you on my own show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
This is less exciting than I thought it'd be, but you know, we'll get some tension going, I guess.
Yeah, but we worked it out
the
with Holby v
Holby
Casualty. By the end of it, we were saying the same thing, and you were like, "Oh, fuck this."
We'll put the
Alright.
tense
Well, maybe
doctor
you
music in the
want
background.
maybe you want like a British legend to turn up in one of these.
Sure, why not? Why not?
Michael Parkinson. He turned up as himself. He probably invited someone to a chair and interviewed them. I don't know. Home and Away or friggin' Neighbours? Pen.
I think it's me. Isn't it?
Neighbours.
Dan?
Home and Away.
It's friggin' Neighbours.
Ah.
How many questions have we had?
4.
4. Sorry.
There's another 11. Chris Hemsworth, Dan.
Oh.
He played Kim Hyde. Hashtag swoon at Kim Hyde. Don't know what that means. Home and Away or
She's a
friggin'
singer.
Neighbours? Who? Chris Hemsworth is a singer?
No, Kim Wilde.
No, Kim Hyde was the character name.
I'm gonna go with. I don't think. He sounds like more of a Home and Away guy, so I'm gonna go Home and Away.
Pen?
Bloody love thought it was friggin' Neighbours.
It's Home and Away.
No, that was Neighbours.
It's definitely Home and Away. Russell Crowe, Pen. He played a character called Kenny.
Home and Away.
Sorry. Kenny.
Did you say Home and Away?
Home and Away.
I just
Why is
got.
Kenny so
It's
funny?
just
I don't know.
not a Russell Crowe name that you give to Russell.
He
Crowe.
wasn't Russell Crowe then, though, was he?
No, but
I've just seen her note, which made me laugh. What did you go for, Dan?
what were the options?
Sorry, Home and Away or friggin' Neighbours?
The name will tell me where he is. So Kenny sounds like a Neighbours. So I'm gonna go with Neighbours.
It is Neighbours. Pen, what did you say? Did you say Home and Away?
She said,
I said Home and Away. Can I also... I was convinced that Chris Hemsworth was in Neighbours. I've
You
Googled
better not
it.
be...
He...
whoa,
No.
Hang on.
No, after. Because
This
I
is
was like, I'm sure
unacceptable.
he was in Neighbours. He was in an episode
Sore
of
loser.
Neighbours.
Jesus.
Yeah, but his
Well, no, because I
main
thought I was right.
role was... Like, he was in Home and Away for years.
Oh, okay. I just felt better because I was like, I'm sure he was in Neighbours, so now I know where I got that from.
That's all hearsay.
Pointing that
Cat's
out.
note for Russell Crowe says, probably shouted, "This is Ramsey Street," and I think she's confusing with Gerard Butler. Isla Fisher, she played someone called Shannon. Damn. Home and Away or friggin' Neighbours.
Thanks for clarifying.
Hobby City.
Isla Fisher. What the fuck would she be in?
Big Bang Theory.
No, I know who she is. I'm just thinking what she would...
She's not in Big Bang Theory. I'm just naming shows.
Whatever she's in. I know her. She must be Home and Away. Must be. Lock it in.
Lock it in,
Lock it in.
Thing. Home and Away.
It's Home and Away.
Yeah.
She played Shannon Fisher and wasn't even related to Alf Fisher. Oh no, Isla Fisher's not related to Alf Fisher. I don't know what's going on.
It's going well.
Okay.
When do you take an ad break?
I've lost how many we've done. 1, 2, 3.
What do you do for a living?
Pen. Naomi Watts.
Oh.
She ended up in a wheelchair after her character was paralysed. Her character name was Julie.
Don't laugh.
Home and Away or friggin' Neighbours.
Don't laugh. We're live.
Don't laugh. We're live.
No, don't laugh. We're live.
Neighbours.
Dan?
I too will say Neighbours.
You're both incorrect. It's Home and Away, I'm afraid.
Why are you making that face?
Because I'm reading the notes as I'm about to say them, and I'm getting confused because
Why
they're
did you
so...
not read the notes before you started this? Did you not read the notes?
No, I like to
No, don't be
gamble.
silly. We don't
okay.
prepare.
I outsource my prep work. That's why I'm doing Kat's work for her.
You got business going and everything.
Heath Ledger, Dan. He played a character called Scott. Apparently he took Sally Fletcher's virginity.
Oh.
Home and Away or friggin' Neighbours.
Home and Away.
Pen?
Home and Away.
It is Home and Away. This is
I do
so
remember
awkward.
him being on there.
I don't think I ever watched it.
What, Home and Away?
Yeah, I was a Neighbours girl.
You never watched Home and Away? Ah, Home
I
and Away
also
was
was
you know
my
my
I've
first
first
heard
love.
about
girl, to be
Harold.
fair.
Yeah, I know you love Harold, but like Home and Away was my first love, and then it was Neighbours. Then
I
Corey,
also was a Neighbours girl.
and then Emmerdale.
Cat was a Home and Away boy. Pen. Liam Hemsworth. He played a character called Josh.
Is that the fact?
Yeah.
Home and Away.
Neighbours.
Now, can you remember what one Chris Hemsworth was in?
He was in Home and Away.
Home and Away.
Yeah. And thus, Liam Hemsworth was in Neighbours. I'm
I was
sorry,
hoping
Pen.
you wouldn't do that.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
it's the Kylie Minogue effect.
I thought about it.
I'm having a great day.
I am struggling to read. Struggling
Notes.
to read her writing. Ryan Quanton. He played Vinny. He ended up part fairy in True Blood, apparently.
He did.
Whose go is it?
He was almost, in the books, he was a werepanther.
Whose go is Dan? Is it you?
Sure, why not? Who? I without because I'm not gonna look it up. Who is Ryan Quentin? What was he?
He was in True Blood.
Which one
He's
of
in
the
True
True
Blood.
Blooders?
He was Suki's brother. I don't know. If you've never seen it, I don't know how else to explain it to you. He
I
was
know the
Suki's brother.
poster. That's all I know.
He was the third one on the left. I don't know.
Okay. Home and Away. Why not?
Pen?
I believe he's correct. I think it was Home and Away.
Oh my
It
god.
is Home and Away.
Oh fuck.
Oh, you know who else he was? Ryan Quanton was one of the voice in the sexy Guardians of Ga'Hoole. He was one of I think he was the main voice.
Oh, I think you might be correct. Did you say the sexy owls?
What's
That's
sexy
what we
owl?
called the episode. The whole episode is called Sexy Hours or something.
What?
So fuck off.
No, you're not.
Pen,
What are you talking about?
You're so odd.
There was no
Can't believe
sexy
you
owls.
find
Dan
owls
likes
attractive.
horses with eyelashes.
No, there was no sexy owls mentioned.
Yeah, the one with eyeshadow on.
Oh, that. Yeah.
It was a sexy owl, to be fair.
No, she wasn't.
Thank you.
Just using fucking makeup on animals. How dare it? Why?
Eyelashes on animals makes Dan mad.
It's not fucking. It's not right, alright? It's not
Boobs
right.
on rabbits makes him sad.
Fucking, like, the makeup in fucking Bambi for fucking Thumper's Girl is all over the fucking show.
Let's not start this again.
Pen. This is a bit of a niche one. Delta Goodrum.
Oh my goodness.
She shagged Brian from Westlife.
She did. Didn't she? Wasn't he married?
Yes.
He doesn't know.
Neighbours.
Oh, Delta Goodrum was in Home and Away.
She was in Neighbours.
No, she was in Home and Away.
No, I remember her in Neighbours.
Yeah, because all of a sudden she started singing songs on her piano for no reason, and then she had a music career for a week, and then shagged Brian from Westlife.
I'm sure she's a nice lady.
Nobody said she wasn't.
Well, just the way he phrased that was like, well, she's good for nothing. So I'm sure she's a nice lady.
Dan. Guy Pearce. He played a character called David and ended up in a time machine with Samantha Mumba.
What? Oh God, Samantha Mumba. I haven't heard that fucking name in ages.
Home and Away or friggin' Neighbours.
I'm gonna go Home and Away again. Home and Away.
Penwell.
I'm also going to go Home and Away.
You're both correct. It was Home and Away. Is anyone keeping a note of the scores? Because I think I might have fucked
That's
up.
usually the person who does
That's
the
usually
quiz.
your job, but I
Yeah.
am, I believe. I think.
Rewind the tape. Oh wait,
So
it's
you,
live.
so you literally haven't a fucking clue.
It will be on the screen. It will be on the
I'm
screen.
nearby.
We
I
don't
think
know-
I'm nearby. We'll confirm
Dan
at the end.
is
It's on the
winning
screen.
by
It's on the screen.
2 points.
There we go.
Okay,
It's on
then
the screen.
yes, I am
People
correct.
know. It's fine.
Pen. I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
Holly Valance. She played Felicity and was also in that dreadful DOA film.
Great film.
Didn't she do the da 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 da? Was that her?
Kiss, kiss.
Yeah, Kiss Kiss.
Yeah.
She'll give you her Kiss Kiss was the note here.
Thanks for clarifying.
Neighbours?
Dan?
She is. Holly was in. Fuck, that's. I can't remember. Neighbours.
It is Neighbours, you're both correct.
Couldn't remember for a second.
We're on a
each.
bloody knife edge here. It's so tense.
So tense.
So tense.
Breathe.
Dan.
Yes.
Julian McMahon. He was Ben.
Pardon me.
He, I think I
What was
the
that?
pronunciation. He was the reason we all watched Charmed.
Oh, was he?
I think he was also
Was he her
Doctor
husband?
Doom.
Yeah. Was Fuck. What's her name? The main Charmed girl. I mean, they're all the main ones. What? You know what I mean?
No. He's the dude. He was the villain. Cole.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I remember Charmed. Let's go.
Go on in.
What's your answer?
I'm thinking.
Let's go.
I'm like Penny.
just said-
I'm thinking.
I'm trying not to think because I know how you hate to cut it out. You guys don't realise how much dead air he cuts
fine.
out of
It's
quizzes
live.
because
It's
of
fine.
me.
It's live.
I think whole people. No, one of them was like twice as long, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah. It was lots of dead air. Neighbours. Neighbours.
Home and Away.
It is
want
Home and Away. We have
Fuck!
tightened things up, but it's still not that tense, really.
Have we tied things up?
Yeah. No,
What's
not
that?
tied. Tightened.
Oh.
There's going to be shiny graphics all over the place. There's going to be tense music. This will
Star
all
wipes.
seem. Yeah, star wipes. Fucking scores come up.
Countdown clocks.
Okay, whoever's next. Shout out
Me.
first. Alan Dale. He was Jim, and he's always playing someone's sinister dad, and I don't know who this guy is.
I don't think I know who it is either, but the only...
He was in Ugly Betty and the OC.
Oh, that's a big clue.
Neighbours.
No, Home and Away.
Shit, was it?
It's Neighbours.
Yeah! Yes!
No! I'm
Thank
slipping
you for saying he
away.
was in Ugly Betty. It's a
Fucking-
draw.
Slipping away from me just like it was for Penny in episode 52.
Can you tell I'm back in now? Oh no. Let's not talk about that.
Okay. 2 left. And the
Shit.
skies are currently tight. And Pen's going to get in her head and it's going to be brilliant. Right.
No, don't say
Thanks,
that.
Andy. You jinxed it. Cheers. Right.
Samara Weaving.
Who?
She played Indy.
I love her.
She is to Kat what Margot Robbie is to me, a sweet nostalgic angel.
Can you give me a hint to who she is?
She was in Guns Akimbo.
She was in The
Can you-
Babysitter.
Can you use her in a sentence?
She
Yes.
was in Guns Akimbo.
Was Samara Weaving in Home and Away or friggin' Neighbours?
Okay. Let me just write something.
Was he?
Neighbours.
Home and Away.
Oh, you fucking dare, Bennett.
But I think I know this. I don't know. I'm scared.
It's Home and Away.
Yes!
This is a fucking fix.
There is one left.
This is a fucking fix.
There is one left. The best you can hope for, Dan, is a tie.
It's alright. I've got Henry with me for moral support. Well, half of his head. Let's go.
The final one is Brenton Thwaites. He played Stu. He was an abusive twat who got murdered, but he also plays Dick Grayson in Titans and was in that weird office thing where they drank energy drinks and did all sorts of stuff and killed people. Does that help? Home and Away or friggin' Neighbours?
What do you think, Henry? Home and Away. Cheers.
Fuck you, Henry. It's Home and Away.
It is Home and Away.
Yeah.
Which means with a score of 13 out of, I think, 17. Why there's 17, I have no idea. We have Penny
Probably all she could
as the
find.
winner.
What?
I won. Because you didn't know who Samara Weaving was. I
You made it sound like we drew.
No.
I
think you got
thought
one
I
point.
drew
No.
there. Oh, fucking hell.
Because she got it wrong. Oh no, you got it right, but you
I
were
got it
one
right.
behind.
Yep.
You were
Yeah,
one
but you were
behind.
one behind.
Sorry, bud. That's another classic episode / the first and only episode of Home and Away or friggin' Neighbours.
I haven't even got the fucking thing ready because I'm so. Where
I
is
think
it?
next time I'm going to do
You
a
and I
mega
belong
cut of all 4 Home and Away, friggin' Neighbours, Holby and
Filling in the
Casualty.
jingle.
I'm trying to find it because I'm just so annoyed with myself that I just.
You're my shining star.
Yeah, I know.
From
Hang on.
the very first I'm filling for time, so it's not dead air. Moment I saw
Sorry, I'll be
you. I
editor.
never watched Home and Away. Why do I know the words? Never felt such
Everyone
emotion.
knows the words.
This one's for you, Kat. Walking on air, just to know you are there.
don't know
Hurry
where
up, God!
I don't know where.
Hold me in your
We can move
arms.
on. It's fine. We don't need to rehear
No,
the
keep
jingle.
her going. It's fine.
Home and Away. That's
You've
the
got
end.
half
You've
a
got-
bar left.
Yeah, a
that's
bit
it.
more
Yeah, that's
left.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It's your turn, Dan. Just do it.
I'm trying to find the.
Just stop.
Oh, there it is.
This is beautiful, though.
Neighbours, neighbours, neighbours and neighbours. Neighbours, neighbours, neighbours and neighbours. There's always some neighbours, 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 neighbours. And there are neighbours around, all your neighbours. And they've all got some neighbours. Neighbours, 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 neighbours.
Neighbours,
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 neighbours.
neighbours.
Neighbours, neighbours. Neighbours, 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 neighbours. They've all got neighbours.
Everyone together.
Neighbours,
Neighbours,
neighbours, and
neighbours. Fuck you guys.
neighbours.
Neighbours.
Neighbours. And home and away.
Fantastic. Right.
Yay, I won another guessing quiz that wasn't about me.
Oh, good for you.
Nothing substantial.
I'm very happy.
Hey, we put about 5 minutes of effort into that game.
It was good. I enjoyed it. I'm
Hey,
excited
guys.
for the tense music Dan's going to put underneath.
Yeah. Hey guys, you know what I like when it's a visual podcast?
Content. Neil Breen.
No, he's retired now. That's gone.
Thank God.
I'd made that pretty clear from, previous episodes that, that time has passed. But maybe in the future, we'll come back to it. No, I like what every YouTuber does. Tier lists. Right, since Penny just finished the wonderful 90s era of films.
How many times do you want to say 90?
90s. We're going to very quickly, because there's quite a few films in here, but we're going to do very quickly, quick fire rounds. We'll argue a little bit. We are going to do a quick tier list on the year that came after the 90s, which was the year 2000, in case people don't know how things like that work. 2000s films, guys. We have Unseen.
Okay.
If we haven't seen it, we'll just put it in the Unseen. F, D, C, B, A, and S tier, obviously. Very, very
Do we
quick.
have to come to a unanimous decision? 'Cause
If there's at least two of us that agree on something, then we just put it in there. If we all argue, then we're fucked. We can't move on with the podcast. We're fucked. That's it. But
the end of
two
the
people agreeing on something, that it goes in. The other person
okay,
can fuck
majority
off.
rules.
Yes. Okay. 17 again with Zac Efron. Never seen it.
Never seen it.
Never seen it.
Okay. Avatar. D.
Never seen it.
Also never seen it, but I'm happy with an F.
F it is. This is the official. Like this.
That took no persuasion.
No persuasion.
Nope.
The B movie.
I also agree with F.
I feel like
Never
B
seen
movies
it.
should go in B.
Mate. S tier.
What's S?
I like B movie,
Sure.
but also
Isn't it-
B is funnier.
One, what does S stand for? Sorry.
The
Like
best.
super.
Super
yeah.
tier.
Yeah.
Also, doesn't he try and fuck a lady in that movie? Isn't it
Yeah,
weird?
that's why it should be B.
Yeah, I agree with B.
Cars. The first Cars.
The first Cars is genuinely quite good. I'm happy to hear other opinions.
I don't know if I've seen it all the way through.
I would say B, but not in front of B movie. B? We'd say B.
B, sure. Yeah, B.
Take a B. Cat in the Hat.
Not
F.
seen it.
F. Yeah, I agree. Chicken Little. F.
Not seen it.
Not seen it.
Okay, not seen. Coraline.
Not seen it. I'm so bad.
This is going well. Andy?
I have seen it, but I don't like it because I find it creepy. However, I think it is fundamentally a good film, and I know a lot of people who do like it. So I would say bang it in the middle, chuck it in C.
Okay. Donnie Darko.
B. Love Donnie Darko. I'll take an A or a B.
I wouldn't say S. I would put it in A for me.
I also would go A or B, so A is fine.
A.
I think it's like pseudo bullshit, which I'm
you
not
fucking
against.
said
I'm into it. Yeah, I'm into
Okay.
it.
The Emperor's
fight over
New
this one.
Groove.
A.
F.
Only because I won't get an S.
F.
A.
I'm the deciding vote. Shit.
Wow.
I don't like this film. So
Oh no.
You're both wrong.
I wouldn't go F. I'll compromise, Andy.
C.
If we can come with a deal to put it in
the
D.
middle.
D.
No, C's in the middle of A and F.
Yeah, but there's 3 of us, and Dan also wanted to go F.
Yeah, so I have the deciding vote. You're going
Fine.
high, he's going low.
You're just both wrong. But
D.
fine.
D, would you agree to D, not F?
I'd agree to D, not F, yeah.
Okay, there we go. Compromise. There we go. We've done it.
Do you know what? I might even agree to a C, but you're the deciding vote, so
Enchanted, I think that is.
That was quite good. I'd give that a C.
not seeing it.
Not seen it.
Oh, then it was average.
Flushed away.
I feel like I've just never seen. I've not seen that one either.
That's good. I would go for C.
I would say C as well. Hairspray. This is the one with John Travolta, isn't it?
That's not bad though.
Yeah.
For a musical, like a C, that's a fairly decent musical. Zac Efron's pretty good.
Yeah.
The kid whose Hairspray is great.
Yeah, I mean,
His Hairspray.
it's not as offensive as The Emperor's New Groove, so I will take C.
C it is. Holes. B.
Never seen it.
I like this film.
I
read the book. I like it.
I wasn't a fan of it.
Oh, where are you going?
Well, I would have gone D, but that puts it in C, so we're just going to have everything in C.
No, we're going to have a maximum of like, I don't know, 6.
How many
in each
movies
category.
are there? You keep scrolling down and they look like a lot.
We'll go quick. I don't know how many. There's a couple.
C or D, I don't care. D.
All right, but ahead of Emperor's New Groove.
Fine.
Fine. Okay, compromise. How's Moving
S.
Castle?
S.
Not seen, so I don't care.
A.
S.
A high A. I'll get a high A. Above Donnie Darko, a high A. I'll compromise.
What makes it not an S?
Because it's better. It's not as good as Spirited Away.
No, it's my favourite. It's better than Spirited Away.
Fucking nerds.
Andy, where we going? You pick.
He's
I've
never
not
seen it.
I've not seen
So
it.
A, fine.
Thank you. Ice Age.
No, I don't think I've seen it.
D.
D. Yeah. Incredibles.
A.
Not seen it.
A as well. Yeah. Ahead of Donnie Darko.
I just shouldn't even be
Nah.
here.
Different kind of film.
I, Robot.
Never seen it. This would be a good time for me to take a pee break, wouldn't it?
I'm gonna say we'll do 10 more. All right, we'll do 10 more, and that's it.
Okay, well, I'm good on the next
Can we
3.
pick the 10? Then?
Yeah, we'll pick
Because
the
there's
10.
some
We'll
that-
pick the 10. I know you saw Fantastic Mr. Fox down there, and you really want it. I know,
That's
Andy.
That and Mean Girls, S tier for me.
Okay, so I, Robot.
Don't give a shit.
I was gonna say F. So
Oh, okay. D. I like that he has red Converse.
okay. Can we put Jennifer Body in there? Has everyone seen it?
Jennifer's Body is a really good movie.
I think it's a really good film.
I've not seen it.
Okay, we can put it in there. Right, Mean Girls.
Well, no, we can.
No, because
can
we
just
have
put
to pick 10 that we've all seen, or pick what we've all seen. Let's do it that way.
Just put Jennifer's Body where you want it.
Hey,
Oh,
put her body where you want it, Dan.
it's a B. It's not ahead
a
of the
B.
B movie, but
It is
just
ahead of the B
just,
movie.
just in the middle between
Even if she has
cars.
got half a thumb.
No, the B movie's head of B. Look, he's even leaning on the B. He's leaning on the letter B.
That's not how this works.
That's how it was meant to be.
Oh.
All right.
Well, Monsters Inc. is S then, and I will hear nothing else about it.
Monsters
Thank
Inc.
you.
Oh,
It's super tier.
Yeah, I'd give you S for Monsters Inc.
Thank you.
It stands up.
That's 2 against 1, Dan, so I don't even care what you have to say. Put it in S.
Fantastic Mr. Fox. Let's get out of the way.
I've never seen it.
Well, Andy's putting in an S, aren't you?
Well, I'm going to put it in S, but I mean, I feel like it's about to go in unseen, so.
No, I've seen it. I wouldn't say it's an S. I would say it's a B.
I mean, we'll split the difference and go for A then.
Yeah. So ahead of B movies. It's just,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Why
Yeah.
is B movie suddenly the
Just don't question it. Just go with it. Mean Girls.
S.
A? Oh, I'll take S.
See, I want B.
Oh, well then A, because you have to split the difference.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Sorry,
It's one of
Andy.
the greatest films of all time.
Oh, where are we going here? Where are we going here? Pick something you see.
Don't you want to?
Spy Kids.
Oh.
Ratatouille.
Not seen it. I haven't seen most of these.
Really? School of Rock.
I don't remember it.
You don't remember
I've
the
seen
School
it.
of Rock? Oh, come on.
I was 15 in 2000. I wasn't watching fucking School of Rock. I was drinking. All right? Some of us are old.
What have you seen?
Shrek.
You tell us what you've seen.
Shrek.
No, you know I haven't seen
What
Shrek.
the fuck have you not seen Shrek? How have you not seen
been
Shrek?
through
Talk about this all the time.
What about
I've never seen
Scooby-Doo?
Shrek. No.
What?
I've seen
about-
Iron Man, Kill Bill, Legally Blonde.
All right,
Right,
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill, I love Kill Bill. I think that's an A, seeing as how I don't really like Tarantino. But
I say
I'd-
A.
Are you both going A?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, A then.
Okay, name another one you've seen, because we can only do by what you've watched, Penny. Pretty much.
Spirited Away, I've seen. The Notebook, I have seen. Ponyo. That might be it. Twilight, unfortunately.
Right.
What
Spirited
about
Away.
White Chicks?
No,
We'll get to
Spirited
that.
Away
S.
can go A
S.
because Howl's Moving Castle, you wouldn't let me have an S.
You know he's just going to put it above Howl's Moving Castle in A, right?
Yeah, because he's a prick. But let's keep going.
What was the other one you've seen?
Iron Man. I've seen Up, but I hate Up. Up can fuck off.
Wall-E?
No.
What? Have you not seen Wall-E? What the
Oh,
What
actually,
about-
the one next to Wally that's not White Chicks I have seen, but you've only seen that because it's stupid.
A Walk to Remember.
Yeah.
I've also seen that.
It's dumb. She has cancer and he loves her, isn't that it?
Yeah,
It's a F.
I would agree. It's too soft for the three of us.
Super bad. Penny, you have to have seen Superbad.
What happens in it?
Oh my, McLovin.
Yeah, three kids trying to get pissed up. What about
Maybe.
Napoleon Dynamite?
Okay.
Oh, that film's stupid.
Oh my
like
god.
Napoleon.
What the fuck are we doing this? Jesus Christ.
This is because you pick things and you don't tell.
Right, National
us.
Treasure S.
It's
Okay.
one of his worst films.
No, it's great. It's
Legally
not
Blonde. I would give a C.
as, okay, I'll put a C for Legally Blonde. Okay.
What about Shark Tale? Doesn't she have lips and tits in that movie? That's a
Angelina
thing.
Jolie?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd give it an F. It's like a poor man's Nemo, and Nemo's not that good.
That's true. I mean, Shrek is S, right?
I'm out of this. I mean, I've got Iron Man.
Okay, we
I've
got one
Iron
more.
Man.
Pick one more, and that's it, and then we're finished, and we're saving it.
What about the SpongeBob movie? You've both seen that,
I haven't
right?
seen it.
No. Why would I have seen the SpongeBob movie?
What about Twilight, Ben?
I have seen Twilight. It's an F.
Yeah, I'd agree.
So we just put Twilight just to put it in F,
Yeah.
but we put Avatar.
So basically, the best movie is Monsters Inc.
No, it's B.
No, fuck off.
There you go. We've officially ranked the 2000s era. Never ask us again to do it again, because apparently
Children's
we haven't
movies.
seen them all. But yes.
I was busy.
All right. I'm not complaining.
I thought that was fun.
Great.
Ish.
I think we should have done it with fast food.
Me
it's not-
too.
It's not over, guys,
Me too.
because I have
Has
one
he got another?
last surprise for you. We can't do a special
no one's at my door.
episode without the traditions of a special episode, of course. So it's time for a very special edition that could go absolutely sideways of Andy versus Penny.
I haven't lost every game. You're fucking stupid because you didn't get it.
She's gone. She's gone.
Andy versus Penny. The legend continues. We made a reboot. It's a rebooted version, so it's just Andy versus Penny, no number. So it's just not 3, 4, 5, but yeah.
Yeah, I think Pen's ahead of me at the moment. I think she won the last couple.
Well, the trilogy was in 2001, I believe.
2001.
Sorry, 2000. Oh God, what year is it? 2021 was the trilogy of quizzes. That was the famous ones that she
Yeah.
famously.
Where she walked out.
I think
yeah.
I've
She walked
blocked them
out
I don't
on the
know.
anniversary show this time
Yeah.
last
That's
year.
bullshit.
Yeah, this time last
Stand
year.
by it.
Oh yeah,
I
by
need
the way,
more
happy
actual
birthday,
answers.
guys! Forgot to say.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, happy birthday.
Around that
birthday.
sort of time.
We completely forgot.
Isn't that because we started recording things in May?
We've been busy.
So it doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. It's just been busy. It's been a long year so far. So we've done quizzes. We've done history of the podcast. We've done singing and sing-alongs and etc. So what I thought I would do is take my one weakness in order to play this game that may benefit you.
Impressions?
No, we did that too. May benefit you, or it may hinder the other person. We're going to play a game of Pictionary.
Oh no.
Now wait. I can't draw.
Yeah, I know. We've played Jackbox.
So, and I have to draw on paint. So, how we're going to do it, we're going to do very quick 3 rounds, not going to do like 20 fucking rounds or anything like that. 3 rounds. The person who I'm going up against, say I'm drawing for Penny, Andy has to tell me a movie prompt. It's in secret. And vice versa. Penny, you have to tell me a movie prompt in secret. If one person is behind, they'll get a little bit extra time for me to work on the drawing. About 10 more seconds. It's 30 seconds, but then there's an extra 10 seconds if you're behind, just to give you a bit of an advantage. And I will draw that thing. I may not know what it is.
Is he overcomplicating Pictionary?
No, it's just an extra 10 seconds if you're behind to help the person if they're behind. That's all it is. It gives me an extra 10 seconds. I'm shit at drawing, so I need this, so help me.
So, are we giving you the title of a film?
No, you can give me a prompt.
Yeah, what's a prompt?
Like, you can say, Avatar. Or you could say, I don't know, Big Kahuna Burger.
So now we have to pick anything from any movie ever, or a title, or anything, but it also has to be a movie that you've seen that we don't know. Okay.
Sure. That's how you play Pictionary, isn't it?
Nope.
No, you read it. You draw a card. It tells you what to draw, and then you draw that.
It.
Instead of you asking us to give you a suggestion to draw for the other person,
You
which
should
is,
have had
I'll
some
be honest,
suggestions.
batshit.
Okay, I've got some suggestions here.
That's a quick Google, isn't it?
Okay. So... okay, I got a better idea. I got a better idea. You draw for me.
Well, how's that going to work? Because how are we going to show you?
I don't have paint.
Just draw. You use your imagination.
I'm going to draw something
you've seen, and
I'm going to
guess it.
draw something, and the first one to buzz in and guess what it is will get the points. If you take too long, I will throw a hint at you, and then another hint until someone gets it right. We figured it out.
We
It
figured
wasn't
out
complicated.
Pictionary.
It wasn't complicated at all.
No, it wasn't
overcomplicated
complicated.
as always.
You had to make it
Dan likes
complicated.
to overcomplicate board games.
Okay. Can someone time me for 30 seconds, please? Because I need to keep time. I'm going to do it for 30 seconds just because time.
Ready?
Yep.
Go.
Right, it's got a big penis over there. Nice. Nice bit of
Can you
sweat.
put this in? I don't want to keep doing that.
Sweat milk coming out of his armpits.
Imagine if we had to pick something and done. Imagine if he tried to do this with me, and you're like, draw the thing from Shrek. Be like, haven't seen it. Draw the thing from this.
Yeah.
I've never used this version of Paint.
Well, you've got 5 seconds, so
What?
figure it out. 3, 2, 1, stop.
I'm excited.
Another
30
episode of
seconds
Dan
is so
didn't
much
think
quicker
this
than
through.
you
Well,
think.
you said 30. We could have done a minute if we wanted.
I didn't think 30 seconds is that quick when you're drawing. Fucking hell, it flies by.
You didn't think any of this through.
No, I didn't. Well, I did, but then fucking the government, federal government, had to get involved and fucking ruin it for me like they always do. Anyway, okay.
You are complicated.
You are about to see the photo. The first one, you shout out your name, as you know.
Can I shout "Rabbi" instead?
Test your
'Cause
buzzers.
I prefer it.
Okay. Shout when you say your buzzers, I'll go to you. If you take too long, I'll give a hint. You'll probably need a hint. So
Okay.
here we go. Picture number 1.
Fuck's sake. Penny.
Is it
Yes, Betty.
Cats.
No.
Oh.
Is that what you were going to say?
Yeah.
I
Andy,
didn't have time.
Is it Fantastic Mr. Fox?
No, I didn't have time.
Do you want to just keep
I'm gonna
shouting
give you a
suggestions
hint.
at me?
I'm going to give you a hint. I'll give you a hint.
He's going to draw a hint. He's not going to say it. What is happening?
Okay, I'll draw a hint.
What?
Why are you not using the pencil?
I don't know. I don't know how to use the pencil. I never used this version. Okay.
Who uses paint? It's not the 90s.
Oh, okay. Remember, I'm a terrible drawer.
Yeah, I've got it.
Shout out your name. I'm going to keep drawing until you shout out your name.
Why is he drawing the Weezer logo?
I was going to say, what?
Don't make me laugh. Hang on.
We're going to have to just watch you draw it for the next one because fuck knows what this is.
Okay, fine. We'll do that next time.
Oh, Penny.
Yes.
Is it Babe?
No.
Oh, I thought that was
How
a
did you
pig and
get
that was
Babe from that?
Because that's a tractor and that kind of looks a bit like a pig.
Not tractor.
That's a tractor.
Not
Fuck you, it's not. It is.
I can't.
It's Steven's tractor.
No, wait. I've done it wrong. Hang on. Let me get a eraser.
Fuck's sake.
I'm sorry. Right. New idea. Okay. So this thing has. Oh, he's big. Oh, he's big. He's big. He's quite. Oh, he's big. Right.
Is it King Kong?
No.
Is it Godzilla?
Don't know what to do.
When we play Jackbox, Dan is the worst one at this.
Look at this area
Where's
here.
Kat when you need
This
her?
is a big clue. This area here. It's a big clue, right? Big clue. Yeah?
Is.
Yeah. Big clue. He's wearing leather. Big leather, big man.
Is it Blade?
Is it Piss and Boots?
No. He's
Leather and
I can't draw the fucking. How does it go?
He's in Florida?
That's his, like.
Is it Batman?
Yes!
Fuck off, that's Batman.
Jesus
What was the tractor?
Christ.
What was the tractor, please?
I was trying to draw the Batmobile and then I realised, wait, this is not going the way I thought it would. And then. I can't draw.
Batman. No, we know.
I don't think you.
So what? I think you should just draw with no time limit, and we'll get there when we get there.
Sure, why not? We'll just put tense music over it to hide.
I feel like we should
the
also
awkwardness.
do best of 3, maybe. Otherwise, we'll be here all night.
And
Best
he's
of
like, I have
3.
a baby and a life. I have to leave.
I've got to go.
We're going all night. Okay. So Penny has 1 point. She gets the next one. She wins. Here is.
Could you fucking imagine?
This is so anticlimactic.
If
She
I win
wins.
this, I want a fucking trophy.
Yeah, I'll send you one.
Okay. Here's the next one. You ready? Here we go.
Yep.
Here we go. I know. Wait. How do you use? I don't know how to use this version of Paint.
Just go.
I love
What
that
are you trying to do?
This version. Do you want the line to be thicker?
I just want a circle.
Well, that's the circle.
Well,
do
then-
that, and then you drag
Okay,
it.
cool. All right, here we go. Okay, right, here we go. Right, here we go. Here we go. Right. Right. And then he's okay, his neck is not that big. Right. So he's a bit.
Is it Jurassic Park?
Nope. Oh no. Okay.
Is it Space Jam? Is that someone doing a bloody slam dunk?
Nope. Okay, so. Right. So he's kind of all fours, like that's
Is it American Werewolf in London?
no, but
This is so niche.
he's quite bony and veiny.
Is it the
ooh.
terrifying screaming bear from Annihilation?
No.
Because if it's not, I'm disappointed.
He's big eyes. He's
It's salad fingers.
he's a bit.
Is it Gollum?
Yes.
Oh, fucking hell, I did it!
I am. How have you got Gollum from that?
I'm just trying to figure out Dan's brain.
So
Apparently I connected to it.
We will be auctioning these pieces of art off. I will save them for
NFTs.
I'm saving them for the Instagrams.
NFTs.
Art. Thank you. Save us art. And that's your finished piece of artwork. It's called.
Christ.
I'm not putting it on my wall.
We can't do a 2-hour plus show. It just wears us out by the end. There you go. Well, we did it. We did 100.
Fucking hell.
Yay, everyone.
Here's to 100 more.
Here's to 100 more.
Oh, come on.
That's what he said at 1. So very quickly, before we say our goodbyes, we're not here, but we are next week. We're doing about a month-long worth. Okay, bye, Ben. Walked out again, like in every special episode.
Classic Bennett.
The dog was barking, so I thought you'd be mad. So I tried to stop her from barking.
Classic Bennett. It's fine.
But she's barking at another dog. So
It's fine. We're live. Shit happens like this when you're live. So there'll be a month's worth of rewind. So we're going to pick our favorite or some of our favorite episodes that we recorded in the past 100 episodes. We'll be basically listening to them back. We will record intros and stuff, so we won't be lazy about it. We'll introduce you to the episode, but about a month's long kind of break. But we'll still be here, but kind of not. But we will be here, but kind of not. But either way. And there you go. I don't know if she would do our socials because we haven't got a Penny's. Andy,
really
do you want to
sorry,
attempt to
that is
do? Oh, I was going to get Andy to attempt to do it again when you stormed off last time, but yeah.
I can do it.
Can you go on then?
You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Unusual Suspects Pod, and on Twitter at Unusual Podspect. I am Penny. Penny _photopit.
Dan talks a lot.
Joyce is 21.
Yeah, we did it.
And we won't be back next week, but we will. And hope you join us for our favorite episodes that we love to record, because we couldn't pick all of them.
We couldn't remember all of
We
them.
could remember.
pick 4.
I don't remember shit, so either way. But thank you very much
Thank you,
for
everyone.
people who watched, for people who listened, for 100 episodes. It's fucking weird that we did this for like 100 episodes, but either way, it's very nice. And
It was a slog, wasn't it? It was hard work.
it was a slog, is how I put it.
Was it
Yes.
enjoyable?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I feel like the hour and a half, 2 hours that we record are enjoyable, and then the rest of it is a slog.
see you when we see you. Enjoy the rewind episodes when we talk about them next week, and love you all.
Love you, bye.
Toodaloo, pals. Have a time.